3 weeks later. There was still no sign of Kia's memories returning, and even with the Bracer Guild's help, the team still couldn't verify her identity. That's it! She's ours! Forever now. Let's submit the adoption papers! With the anniversary festival over, and the mayoral election still 1 month away, Crossbell had become fairly quiet. The special support section had adjusted to living with a young, rambunctious girl and returned to their regular duties. Being a quick learner, Kia understood that the team worked during the day, and so she stayed at the SSS building without complaint, eagerly awaiting their return. Aww. And then... we're back! Hey everyone! Lloyd! Yay, you're home! Well, somebody clearly has a favorite. We won't mention any names, but... Nice tackle. Were you a good girl while we were gone, Kia? Yup, the goodest! I've been watching over the SSS building with Sai all day long! I even read 3 books from the library, too! Wow, really? Were they picture books? You read through all those books already! My, how impressive! I'm pleased to see she has a healthy appetite for knowledge. I've no doubt she has a bright future ahead of her. Man, she turned all of you into doting parents! Guess I'm not one to talk, though. Huh? Anyway, I'm hungry now. Let's eat lunch. Alright. It's about that time, anyway. Pretty sure it's my day to cook. Is everyone fine with pasta? That sounds wonderful. The meals you've cooked have always been delicious, so I'm fine with whatever you make. Save me an extra serving or 2. Sure thing. Lloyd, you're making lunch? I want to help! Please, please! Have you ever cooked before, Kia? Perhaps you remember something from your past involving it. Nope! In one of the books I was reading, one of the characters was a chef! And the stuff he made sounded so tasty! That explains that. Well then, now that you're a regular master chef, I'd love to have your help, Kia. Yay! To the kitchen! We need to decide what kind of pasta we want to make. I think we have eggs and bacon from Amorica Village, so a carbonara wouldn't be too hard to pull off. You keep eggs and bacon in a cabinet? But we also have some canned clams from Liberal. With those, we could make some spaghetti alla vongola. Or if we want something nice and simple, we could chop up the eggplant we've got and whip up a nice meat sauce. We have to choose? Is there a correct answer? We're guessing whatever we choose, we get the recipe for. But we want the recipe for all of these. And we don't know what special effects they have. Also, is there a right answer? Why is everything in this game a quiz? How did they even turn the lunch menu into a quiz? Okay, well, we're not huge fans of carbonara. We're not fans of clam. Although vongola reminds us of Reborn, which we do love. We love Reborn. Guess we'll go with the eggplant? We should have some ground beef left, so we might as well make some meat sauce with that. Now, let's see. Hey, Lloyd! I want to help. What can I do? Stand there and look cute. That's all you gotta do. Would you mind bringing me the ingredients as I ask for them? I'm just about to start boiling the noodles. Okie dokie. That pot is taller than Lloyd. How is he gonna cook in that? How can he see anything? Hey Lloyd, is it ready yet? A little bit longer. When it comes to cooking pasta, the amount of time the pasta spends boiling is key. Once it hits that sweet spot, you take it out of the pot, throw it in the pan with the meat sauce and fried eggplant, sprinkle in cheese. And bam, it's ready. Wow, that's amazing! I want to try doing it. Please, please, please. You do. Not sure how it'll turn out, but I guess it should be fine if I keep a close eye on her. Alright then, give it a try, Kia. Kia definitely can't reach the pot. Mind the flame though. Gotcha! Let me see. You said wait for when it hits the sweet spot, then take it out and put it in the pan. ... But Lloyd, I can't reach the pot! Pick me up! Looks like she's a little lost. Well, I'm sure everyone will still scarf it down, even if she does make a few mistakes. What the heck? I got it! Why is she glowing? Kia gracefully took the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan, as if she was an experienced chef. Maybe Kia has some special abilities. And one of them is learning through osmosis? Maybe she's accessing her memories from the book about the chef. What the heck? Oh, so we're not the only ones who see it. Good to know. All done! Bone apple tea! That was incredible, Kia. You blew my cooking skills out of the water. How'd you know what to do? Oh, never mind. We are the only ones who see it. I don't know. Something just flashed in my head and I did it. Did I do it wrong? Definitely not. The way you handled those pans, I could have sworn you'd been cooking for years. Well, maybe you have been. If you learned to cook before, that would explain it. Dunno. Oh well, I just know that my tummy's rumbling, so let's go eat. Poor Zide. What a delicacy. Did Kia really make this, Lloyd? I gathered the ingredients and did the prep work. But it was Kia who boiled the pasta and put everything together. This is absolutely superb. Ain't that the truth? This stuff's on par with what you get at high-end restaurants. You really are something else, Keto. Glad you like it. What if she's the daughter of a family of professional chefs? That's a stretch. Well, whoever her parents are, they must be worried sick about her by now. I'm sure. There's not much more we can do to find them, though. Even with the Guild's information network on our side, we still haven't learned anything substantial yet. There must be some reason why that is the case. Perhaps she is from some especially remote village. Huh? Well, we can spend all day thinking of possibilities, but that won't get us anywhere. Until we actually find a lead, she could just be part of our family, yeah? We're telling ya, sign the adoption papers! Yeah, you're right. At any rate, I feel pretty bad for the chief right about now. He missed out on trying some of Kia's delicious homemade pasta. Why didn't you guys make extra? He is in another meeting at headquarters, right? There have been a lot of those recently. All the more reason to save him a plate. Seriously. You're right. I wonder what's going on. A call. I wonder who it's from. That is the chief of Fran, considering it's not coming from your Enigma. Bracer Guild. With information on Kia. Hello, this is the Crosswell Police Department, Special Support Section. Lloyd, is that you? We're gonna change our answer. We think it's Risha. It's Noelle. I mean, Sergeant Major Seeker from the Guardian Force. Oh hey, it's been almost a month since we last talked, right? Did you need the SSS to help you with something, Sergeant Major? Yes, actually. There's something I need a bit of personal advice about, so I decided to call you guys. Personal? What's this about? Well, I say personal, but it's still Guardian Force business, actually. I'm, sorry for calling you out of the blue like this. It's no big deal. We were in the middle of having lunch, anyway. So, where are you now? If you want to talk face to face, we can meet you somewhere. Oh, really? I happen to be at the city's north exit right now, actually. Is it okay if I stop by the SSS building? Of course. By the way, have you eaten yet? So we have extra for Noelle, but not for the chief. Really? We can have a plate of pasta ready and waiting for you, if you like. Oh no, I couldn't possibly impose. Stomach growling. Actually, if it's not too much to ask, some pasta would be lovely. Can do. We'll be waiting for you. See you soon. Who was that? Sergeant Major Seeker, believe it or not. She says she needs our advice on something. Oh, no foolin'. That's rare. Is someone coming to visit? Yes, Kia. A lady from the Guardian Force. Guardian Force? She hasn't had lunch yet, so let's go ahead and make some more pasta for her. Can I count on your help again, Master Chef Kia? Yeah! Thank you so much for lunch. It was absolutely delicious. Did Kia really make it? Yep, I sure did. But Lloyd did all the prep? I think that's what he called it. Well, you should be proud. I've actually been hearing a lot of stories about you from Fran, but who knew that on top of being the cutest thing ever, you were also an amazing cook? Yeah, Fran's definitely taken a shine to her. Whenever we communicate through the terminal, she always asks to talk to Kia. That sounds like Fran, all right. She's always had a soft spot for cute kids. Hey Noelle, are you Fran's big sister? Cause your hair is the same color as hers, and your face looks the same. You think so? I didn't really think we looked all that alike. I was never the cute type like she is. Oh, I nearly forgot the reason why I came here in the first place. Mind if I start explaining the situation, everyone? No, go ahead. It was about those ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right? The ones you get to from the tunnels? Right, the thing is... So you're saying the ruins are haunted? Let's bring Estelle. I mean, if they're haunted. Allegedly. It's either that or some sort of mythical beast has taken up residence there. Whatever it is, it was never spotted there before recently. So, the guys over at Belgar Gate were in charge of the initial investigation, but ended up withdrawing. That means that Tanger Gate is up to bat now. Right. I attempted to investigate the place with a handful of guardsmen already. But as soon as that creepy monster showed up, they all got cold feet. Wait a second, Sergeant Major. Are you, by any chance, asking us to help you with an exorcism? That's funny. No, not exactly. The CGF's objective is to simply perform a thorough search of the ruin's interior. Sorry, I should have known it was too much to ask. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm just afraid that we don't have much experience investigating ruins, that's all. But the fact that you turned to us, of all people, means that you have some particular reason, right? Sharp as always, Lloyd. Well, when the guardsman and I were fighting the monster, it felt like our arts were working differently than usual. Wait, what? Could it be? So you think it was the same as our expedition into Stargazer's tower? Specifically, that the higher elements may be active there. Exactly. The ruins gave me the same feeling it got back then. And so, I was wondering if I could get your guys' advice on how to proceed. Or even better, your cooperation. Use different cords, of course. The black ones, the silver ones, the gold ones. I see. So that's why you came to us. I'm well aware that you guys are really busy. But if nothing gets done, the commander is probably going to order us to forget it. Well, that lazy guy has always been a fan of letting sleeping dogs lie, so I wouldn't be surprised. Since you came all this way to ask us, why don't we work together on this? Sure, it's outside the city, but the way she's describing it has me worried. I suppose... I have no objections. No problemo. Doesn't look like Mademoiselle is too high about the idea, though. That's not true. Only a child would be afraid of... Cat's out of the bag. Are you scared of ghosts, Ellie? No, that's crazy talk. It's just that we'll need to be extremely cautious, going up against an unknown foe and all. I can't blame you for being scared, Ellie. I wouldn't want to go through with all this, either, if it weren't for my duty. But leaving everything as is, as if nothing happened, I just can't accept that. Sergeant Major. I understand that feeling all too well. You know, Ellie, if you want, you can stay behind and watch the SSS building. Alright, fine, I get it. I'll go, okay? You're not going to leave me behind. It wouldn't be the first time he tried. Ellie has entered her enrage mode. All that bluster ain't gonna save you from the ghosties, you know. Can we move on? We've received quite a few other support requests today, too. What should we do about them? That's a good point. It would probably be tricky to meet back up with her after we take care of them. Oh, if that's the case, allow me to accompany you as you take care of your requests. I drove my CGF car here, so I can take you anywhere in Crossbell you need to go. Are you sure that's okay? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. How about we head to the ruins after we finish up the support request? That should work, right? Can we take the car to the ruins? Because we hate the tunnels. The spiders in the tunnels. Oh, yes, that does seem like it would be the most efficient way. Honestly, it would be nice to be driven around for once. I guess today we'll be getting a taste of what it's like to be in the First Division. It's decided then. Kia, we're going to be out for most of the afternoon. Can I have you stay here with Zeit and stand watch again? Sure. Have fun getting rid of the big bad ghosts, everyone. Chapter 4. Creeping Wisdom. But who's watching Kia when we call Zeit to help us? My car's parked over near the north exit. I'd be happy to give you a ride, as long as we stay within state borders. Just let me know, okay? That'd be great, thanks. So, just to be sure, the ruins we're headed to are beyond the fork that's halfway through that tunnel in the mountain path, right? We visited the entrance of the ruins a couple months ago while hiking through the area. At the time, however, it was barricaded off by the CGF. That's the one! The road is pretty rough, so we'll have to go on foot partway through the tunnel. What use are you? Alright then, let's wrap things up here and have ourselves another little hike. Ruins infested with ghosts? Adios be with me. Check our requests. Statewide overdue book retrieval. That sounds fun. It's happening again. People are checking out books and not returning them. I need your help retrieving these wayward books. We'll do it for Lloyd's uncle. Creative cooks wanted. We should bring Kia for this one. I'm thinking of making a new recipe, and it needs a certain something that I can't quite figure out. Can you come by and help me? Most days, I'm in the kitchen. A sincere favor. I want to repay a girl who helped me out during the anniversary festival. Could you please help me find her? I'm staying at Lung Lao Tavern and Inn. I would like your help ASAP. Is this Anton? It is Anton. Oh my goodness. Let's be real, he just wants a date. Monster extermination. Quetzalcoatl. West Crossbow Highway. May cause faint with its powerful strikes. Was that everything? Okay, Anton first. We wish they would stop resetting our things. Kia's room was on the 3rd floor. She has the biggest room in the entire place, and she's not in here. She's not in here. Maybe she's on the roof with Zeit. You're so warm, Zeit. Let's take a nap together. So precious. I'm starting to understand why everyone loves Kia so much. Yeah, she's a good kid. Oh yeah, have a nice trip, everyone. Beat up those stupid dumb ghosts. Oh right, we'll do our best, Kia. Zeit, would you mind watching Kia while we are out? I'm not exactly the biggest dog person. It's okay, Zeit's a wolf. Though, I guess he's technically a wolf, which really doesn't make things better, actually. Aw, it's so cute! A cat living on the rooftop. I wonder if they let me keep a cat over at the gate, too. As long as you're sneaky about it. Have we given it a catfish before? We don't remember. Let's give it a pearl glass. Oh, you want us to have this? Thanks, Kope. Where in the world did you find this, though? Anton is at the inn. Oh, We should totally check in with Michelle. Well, if it isn't the kiddos from the SSS. Been a while since I've seen you dears. I'm sorry to say that we still don't have any new intel on Kia, unfortunately. Not even the Guild's powerful network of information was able to produce results. Right? I figured we'd have found at least a morsel of info by now, but all I've gotten is total silence. Well, it may be just as well. Kia's fitting in just fine with us at the SSS. I'd rather we put our energy into giving her a chance to live a normal life than to pry into her past. That's what we were saying. True, I suppose that's an option too. Either way, we'll still keep our ears to the ground, just in case anything comes up. And be sure to let us know if you happen to find any new info yourselves. We will. Thank you again for all your help. Arios went out on a little trip to the Empire last week. He's got some heavy work to deal with, but I think he'll be back soon. Oh yeah? Something big go down? Nothing that major. Just a little dispute between the army and one of the branches still operating over there. Arios is the only bracer available, with enough authority to handle the issue. There was another bracer out in Liberl perfect for handling issues like this, but he recently quit to go back to his old job. We wonder, does Arios at all resent Cassius? We assume that they are the only S-rank bracers, or at least the only divine blades in the guild. So when Cassius left the guild, all of his work would have been dumped onto Arios. Well, it sounds like you've got your own set of problems. You've got that right, honey. You end up dealing with these kinds of problems more often as you move up the ranks. The real troublesome part is that we're in a rocky relationship with the Imperial government. I've gotta say, us bracers really do have it lucky here in Crossbell. We've been blessed with the support of the government and citizenry. Amorca Village. Wenzel and Scott are downtown. Nobody's up here, though? Do they have any books we can steal? Answer's no. We're pretty sure we don't have any fish. Big news, Lloyd! This morning, Jochen fought hard and managed to catch the biggest, most impressive noble carp I've ever seen. His achievement has earned him the rank of Master Fisher. He sure caught up to me quick, eh? It seems the doctor has been up to his usual habits. I'll have to let Cecile know later. Are we gonna rat him out? Joachim has been promoted to Master Fisher. I think I might have to start calling him Master Joachim from now on, eh? Can we be a Master Fisher too? We swear we try all the baits with all the rods, and we're not catching anything new. Wait. Oh! Tear balm, and a letter lay on the shrine. Though I know not who you are, I thank you for your kind offering. In return, please accept this small token of my appreciation. That was kind of weird. Who wrote the letter? Mother's lunchbox? Let's go with Deep Yellow. Why not? Let's go talk to Anton. Should we try to guess who Anton's mystery lady is? If it's somebody we don't know, maybe it's that blonde girl in the green dress? The NPC who's always walking around the harbor district? She did pick up that one guy's train ticket. The guy who lost his wallet and all of his souvenirs or whatever at the beginning of the game. Could be her. That's the only person we can think of for people we don't know. If it's somebody we do know, maybe Fran? But we feel like she was working during the festival, so it probably wasn't her. Maybe Risha? She seems like the type who would help out, you know? Except they had rehearsals during that time, so we don't know. I'm begging you, Adios. Please let me meet with that beautiful angel again. Excuse me, are you Anton? Yep, that's me. Who are you, though? We're with the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. We're here to consult with you about a support request. Oh, I've been waiting for you. There's something I want to ask for your help with right away. Will you hear me out? Yeah, we will. The request stated that you're trying to locate a woman, correct? Yeah, I really need to find her so I could give her my thanks. And your phone number. She pulled me out of the darkness when no one else could. Care to elaborate? Sure, my best friend Ricky and I came here from Liberal on vacation. To be honest, my life stinks. I figured visiting somewhere a little more exciting might help turn it around. Sure, fair enough. Nothing changed though. I still got slapped across the face by the cold, cruel reality of my life. To make matters worse, I managed to lose my wallet, and all the money I brought for this trip along with it. Oh man, that really is unfortunate. Well, yeah. Leave it to someone as dull and hopeless as myself to screw up that badly. I really am my own worst enemy, aren't I? Ricky already tried to help me find my wallet, but it was to no avail. I was thinking I had no other choice but to borrow some mirror from him and limp back home to Liberal. However, that was when it all began. Just when all hope was lost, that kind woman gave me the helping hand I needed. Man, I'm jealous. You don't find a gal like that every day. Seriously, it was all thanks to her efforts that I was able to get my wallet back in one piece. As you can imagine, I thought our meeting could only have been fated. When I was lost, trapped in an endless pit of darkness, she held out her hand and pulled me back into the light. She's nothing short of an angel. So, to make an increasingly long story short... Wow, Lloyd! So, to make an increasingly long story short, you want us to find this girl, right? Yes, that's exactly right! The problem is, I've been searching for her the last 3 weeks, but I haven't found a single lead. I asked the Bracer Guild to help a poor guy out, but they turned me down. The Bracer Guild turned you down? What happened to helping out the citizenry? They claimed that it would be a low priority case, since she isn't exactly missing. They had far more important work they needed to focus on. Like finding lost kittens. We remember taking multiple quests to find lost kittens. Heck, if this were Liberal, I'd be able to get help with something as mundane as a drinking contest. That's hilarious. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just reopened an old wound. Anyway, moving along. Ricky heard about your team while he was out on the town, so he submitted a request for me. Your team's pretty much like the Bracer Guild, right? Come on, help a poor guy out. Well, sure, I suppose. Huh. I didn't know the SSS handled requests of this nature. Your work has a much wider scope than I thought it did. To be fair, something like this is quite rare. So, what's the plan, Lloyd? I do not know how I feel about the CPD involving themselves in other people's personal affairs. She makes a good point. Gotta be honest with you guys, I kinda wanna scope out this chick. What'd she look like anyway? Bet she's cute as heck, yeah? Cute as heck doesn't even begin to describe her. I still have her burned into my memory. She had a gentle aura about her that could calm even the most churlish men. Her calm voice radiates an unbridled kindness. And don't even get me started on her utterly adorable auburn pigtails. Was it Estelle? I mean, helping random strangers from Liberl does seem like Estelle's MO. Bonus points since she's from Liberl too, right? Huh? I can't help but shake the feeling that I know someone like that. I agree. That sounds awfully familiar. I, too, seem to recall encountering someone of a similar description frequently. Well, he's Oh. Fran was one of our contenders. Half points? Well, he's clearly talking about our Fran, ain't he? Oh, I think you're right. Wait a second. You guys know her. There's a strong chance we do. You said she had auburn-colored hair. Was it roughly the same color as mine? Yeah. It is. It totally is. No way. Don't tell me. Are you related to each other? Well, assuming we're not mistaken, then yes, I'm actually her older sister. Oh, thank you, sweet Adios! You hear that, Ricky? Fate strikes again! Sure, Anton, if that's what your heart believes, then maybe you're right. Though you're kinda ignoring the possibility that she might not actually be the one. Excuse me, dear sister. What? Does she already have, you know, a romantic partner? Huh? Not that I've heard of. We don't live together, but she's never told me anything of the sort. I see. Anyway, I'd really like to show her my most heartfelt thanks before I head back to Liberl. Would you do me the great honor of asking her to meet with me? Well, I suppose I don't mind. Are you okay with taking on this request, Lloyd? Alright, we'll accept your request. Yes, thank you so much! Okay then, I'm counting on you guys. Please get her to promise to meet with me again. Now that it's settled, we should head over to her precinct and see if we can get a hold of her. I bet she's manning the reception desk right now. Good idea. I'll come along with you. What are the odds? I can't believe I ran into her sister of all people at my last stop. There's no mistaking it, Ricky. This is fate. Fate, I tell you. It's our destiny to be together. I'm so freaking happy I could die. Ricky? Thoughts? Anton has a bad habit of leaving these kinds of things in the hands of fate. But if you ask me, if they were really fated to be with each other, he would have already met her at the police station. That's hilarious. Maybe it was on her day off. Let's at least visit the downtown district. What are you doing here? I'd like for Jingo to participate in Sunday school like all the other kids, but I'm always turned away. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We were like, this is a weapon shop, right? Selling sketchy merch? Like, what are you doing here? I can only pray that I'm able to make Ashley understand. Teaching the children of the downtown district is never as straightforward as you'd hope. Goddess almighty, lady! How many times do I have to say it before you get it through your head? Jingo, you can at least do simple math, can't you? Let's give it a test. One rifle from the Reinford Company sells for 15,000 Mira. Last week we sold 40 rifles. What were our total sales? Do not be a quiz. Do not. 600,000 Mira. Perfect! See? She's got it covered. Well, one of us can do simple math at least. It isn't perfect at all. How is this in any way appropriate? That's hilarious. This sister from the cathedral has been constantly pestering us. Goddess, what an annoying woman. I ought to just cut out her... Oh, okay. I ought to just cut out her tongue already. Wow. Jingo, thoughts? Ignore that nosy sister and buy something, will ya? That's a total cakewalk for a smarty like myself. Well, good luck. Have fun. Abbess, hello. Will you be placing an order? It's always so difficult to strike up a conversation with this guy. Well, if it isn't my SSS friends, are you working right now? Yeah, just taking care of a few things. Any changes in the downtown district? I suppose the testaments are the same as usual. Question mark? But enough about that. I see a new face among your ranks. Is she from the CGF? Yeah, circumstances led to us working together, so she's with us for the time being. My name's Noelle Seeker. Are you an acquaintance of the SSS? It's a pleasure to meet you. Wow. I could tell her to loosen up, but I bet it'd be way more fun to mess with her. Don't you guys think so too? Excuse me? Honestly, Wazzy. Oh, come on. Manners are wasted on a bad boy like myself. I'd rather hear a girl like her yell at me until she's red in the face. Don't get me wrong though, I'm no masochist. Now you listen here. I gave you the most forthright greeting I could, so why are you returning the favor by making fun of me? Furthermore, what's with your wardrobe? Dress more like someone your age. I mean, he got what he asked for. Yep, that's definitely more like it. Glare. We feel like Noelle isn't very good at glaring. She doesn't look it, you know? Bringing someone as straight-laced as a sergeant major here might have been a mistake. I wouldn't say that. They seem to be getting along just fine. Hold on a second. I don't think a minor should be drinking, let alone in the middle of the day. Is Wazzy a minor? What's the drinking age in Crossbell? Because we kind of figure Wazzy's like at least 18, right? Ma'am, this is juice. There's no way he isn't doing it intentionally. I mean, we're not sure what we expected from Wazzy. We do still have other people to talk to. Like our good friend, Oscar. Sup, everyone? Who's the new face? Oh, this is Sergeant Major Seeker. She's from the Guardian Force. Nice to meet you. France actually told me quite a lot about this bakery. I think she mentioned that one of your bakers is a culinary genius. Apparently, he was even featured in the Crossbell Times. Oh, that article. You got a spot in the Crossbell Times. That's awesome, man. I mean, technically, so did we. Given how extraordinary his skills are, I cannot say I am surprised. Not that we would know. Oh no, honestly, I was a little reluctant to participate in the whole thing. I'm still just in training, you know. Didn't have much of a choice though. Morgus kept pushing me to do it, since it'd help bring in more sales. With all that to live up to, I was definitely feeling the pressure to nail this month's signature creation. You, stressed. This really is a big deal. I'll have to try some for myself then. Me? A genius? No way, man. Compared to Morgus, I still have a long way to go. I've still got a ton of fundamentals I can learn from Bennett, too. Aw, that's so nice. Considering how she's always trying to beat you into the dirt, that's actually really nice of him to say. The Crosswell Times recently featured our bakery in their newspaper. They thought it'd be a good idea to interview Oscar, rather than my dad or me. Why? What is this young, prodigious patissier crap they're calling him? I'll never accept this. See? Aw, she just wants friends. Hopscotch. Aw. Maybe Sully and Ilya are home? Nope. Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, sir. It's been a while. You look like you're in a rush. Do you have an appointment somewhere today? Indeed, the more trouble the Mafia stirs up, the more I find on my plate. The Mafia? As in Ravage? Yes, they've been making bolder, harsher moves these days. Property speculation, forcibly employing bouncers at the entertainment district. One such circumstance ended with the assault of a civilian, causing the poor man to be sent to St. Ursula. In other words, the guys over in Ravage are professional extortionists. That's certainly true, but something about how this is unfolding is odd. Are you patrolling the city by chance? If so, I would appreciate if you kept an extra close eye out for me. The bracers are already taking care of most of these cases, but it couldn't hurt to be much more vigilant around here. No problem. You can count on us, sir. There really are a lot of people relying on the special support section. Today, I'm going to meet with the company's president, who had a threat letter delivered to his door. Jeez. After that, I'll be running around to a few other meetings, so I won't be back until sometime in the evening, I'd say. Poor Mr. Grimwood. We'd better keep our eyes peeled like we said. Hopefully that'll make his life a little easier. Interesting. It's almost like they're inviting interference from the Bracer Guild. I'm helping Mama out today. Did you know I'm going to become a trader like Papa someday? It's good to see you again, everyone. It's been quite some time now. Likewise, ma'am. Has your husband gone back to work, Mrs. Hayworth? He has. Actually, I was a little puzzled when he told me he needed a break. Well, I suppose we've gone through a lot. I think he wanted to refresh his mindset before he returned to work. And thanks to that, business has been going well. Work has been productive as of late. It's not as if every industry is doing well, but working with my husband is joyous. Having spilled my heart out to you may have helped me move on a little. My husband has gone to Amorica for the day. Please send him my regards if you run into him. So he's with Estelle and Joshua then. Interesting. She just told us her husband was in Amorica. Pardon me, Lady Ellie. What is it, Joanna? Don't hesitate to call me if there's anything you're ever struggling with. Much like the past, I shall protect you, whether it be sleeping in the same bed or guiding you to the restroom at night. Aww. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I didn't mean to put you through this humiliation. That's enough already. I was only a child when those happened. So, Joanna was your caretaker then. I gotta admit, Ellie's pretty cute right now. I was trying my hardest to hide it. How was she able to figure it out? Aw, that's so cute. Ah, Lady Ellie, your complexion seems almost ghastly today. Excuse me? I assure you that's patently false. Please don't say such strange things, Helmer. I apologize for my impertinence, my lady. However, if one were to consider your weaknesses, only a few things come to mind. For example, I seem to recall you being exceptionally terrified by the mere mention of ghosts since you were a child. Wait, so Mademoiselle isn't perfect. Color me surprised. I apologize, Ellie. My request has made you uncomfortable. Oh, please. It's not like I'm bad with ghosts. You don't need to worry about me, Noelle. The Diet's budget meeting is to be extended, resulting in the Master continuing to work overtime. Though what I fear for the most is not the political implications, but Master Henry's health and well-being. Especially with the mayoral election approaching next month. I agree. I hope he doesn't strain himself too hard. Aww. We'll just get him another tomato drink, you know? Speaking of tomatoes, since we're going to Amorica at some point anyway, to visit Estelle and Joshua, and Ren's dad, we should definitely stop by the ancient battlefield so we can get that to Martian, whatever, in our notebooks. Darn, he's out cold. Is this kid the informant Fran talked about? Yes, as hard as it is to believe. It looks like we caught him at a bad time, though. Jonah is a night owl, after all. If we wanted, I could hack his entire system while he is asleep. Do it. You could. Wait, Tio, hacking isn't good. It is not like hacking is a crime yet, and I do not do it very often. Fair enough. Still, only do it when it's necessary, alright? Darn it, Kitty! I'll never forgive you! Is Ren still toying with him? Aw, this is hilarious. At least Ren is having fun, right? I mean, Ren must have recovered at least a little bit. If she still has the energy to mess with Jonah, right? Hey, Kate. Bye, Kate. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. However, I regret to inform you that Ilya and Risha are currently occupied. Every single time. Oh? Dudley, what are you doing here? A few of our recent patrons have been splurging like crazy. I mean, they were so generous with their money. They were throwing Mira in the air. Been lots of guys like that lately. We've been having a bunch of posh-looking guests come in lately. They may be generous, but they're ultra stuck up and hard to deal with. Interesting. The First Division is in the middle of an extremely important case. You kids in the SSS have no business being anywhere near it. Got it? Long time no see, Detective Dudley. The glare. It's you troublemakers again. Don't get in the way of our investigation. Ooh, he's definitely given off that "don't talk to me, I'm ticked" kind of vibe. We might have caused even more problems for him by interfering with the auction. Trust me, you four have meddled in this quite enough. Do us all a favor and try to keep the grandstanding to a minimum. Grandstanding? Okay, sure, dude. I've been hearing some talk about this weird urban legend lately. Oh well, it's not like urban legends are out of the ordinary in the city. Time to get ready to open up shop. Urban legend. That was a pretty random thing to bring up. Maybe he's also referring to Noelle's monster? I don't know any particularly important information myself. I simply hear the occasional rumor drift up from Crossbell's underworld, that's all. Or maybe Rervat is trying to float some sort of urban legend that they made up to, we don't know, scare people for some reason. We have no idea. I mean, we're gonna be raiding their base soon enough anyway, right? Imelda is operating some sort of terminal under the counter. The specifications of the latest model airships and CGF armored cars. How lovely. What are you going to do with those? Bless my dear informant. He procures me quite the most delightful bits of information. Just who is this lady? Those details are supposed to be confidential as of now. She's one of our more well-informed acquaintances, you could say. Jonah certainly has no restraint when it comes to pawning off information. Which is why Lloyd should have let us hack him. Wipe his databases clean. We don't usually talk to Wendy, but we'll make an exception today. My dad had to go on another business trip. Man, it was really convenient having him around to look after Pansy. Alright, we didn't really get much out of that, but it's okay. Are we missing anybody? We talked to Oscar, Wazzy, talked to Guild. We still have to do IBC. Looks like the uncle is in. You bring up quite the fascinating point. Well, it's exactly as you say. My, who would have thought I'd meet such a colorful character as yourself here in Crossbell? Right back at you, old man. Is it Lecter? I mean, look at you. You weren't satisfied with being a banker your whole life, so you shot for the stars. I should follow in your footsteps. Hey, isn't that Mr. Croy's limousine? They seem to be engaged in some kind of conversation in there. Yep, it's Lecter. Well, I might have gotten just a little impatient. But it actually paid off later on, you see. You truly are unique. I'd be remiss to let someone of your talent slip away from me. Allow me to be frank. How would you like to come work for me? Working under the IBC CEO, huh? What would my hourly wage be? It's a joke. And I see you have a sense of humor, too. Excellent. What the heck is this guy's deal? I can't believe he already worked himself into Uncle Dieter's good graces. I'm kind of at a loss for words. How am I supposed to react to this? This man, just who is he? Let's see. It kinda hinges on the hourly wage, to be honest. Oh, and if you threw in overtime and hazard pay, you'd be driving a hard bargain. Is that all? That could be arranged quite easily. Huh? That's the IBC CEO, but who's that tourist in the weird getup? They make a strange pair. I wouldn't think about it too hard. So then, does Ellie's uncle have a connection to the Chancellor? Is he an Imperial sympathizer? We shall add chairs to the list of nemesis. Does Fran like dolls? Not Fran, Noelle. We feel like it would just be so funny if Lloyd had a different reaction every time we went anywhere near the dolls, you know? We could see if Grace is home. Yeah, we were thinking this girl, right? Because she was the one who found the train ticket, or the wallet, or something. Way back in the beginning. Alright, we think we've hit up everybody in town, at least. Let's just go... Oh, no, wait. Oh, sure. Now she's here. Couldn't have been here last time. Oh, nope, he's not in the office. Also, we swear, these are the same statues that were outside of, the theater. We could have just borrowed one of those. Seriously. We could have just borrowed one of those temporarily, you know? Get through the closing ceremony and then put it back. Maybe by then, Blue Blanc will have lost interest. Oh, hi everyone. I see you're still tagging along with the SSS, huh, Noe? Did you guys run into a snag while you were investigating those ruins? No, not quite. We're actually here to speak with you, Fran. With me? Did I do anything wrong? Not at all. We're just following a lead for this request we're working on. You see, there's a tourist claiming that you helped him during the last day of the anniversary festival. You apparently helped him find his wallet. Does that ring any bells? A wallet? Let me think about that for a second. Oh right, I do remember that. He's a traveler from Laboro, right? So, you really did meet Fran. Oh boy, let me tell you, that was one hard day. I was on my way home from work when I ran into a man on the verge of tears. I knew I couldn't just leave him like that. We were out past sundown trying to track down that darn wallet of his. Leave it to Fran to drop everything to help some poor schmuck she doesn't even know. While I am a member of the police force, it's my duty to help those in need too. I called HQ over and over again to see if the wallet got turned in. Funnily enough, we ended up finding it under his bed at the inn he was staying at. I was relieved it wasn't stolen at least. Oh, Anton. So, it was all a false alarm. Anyway, what did you need from me? Did something happen to him? Right, about that. We learned that his name is apparently Anton, and as it turns out, he's madly in love with you. He's still here in Crossbell City, even though the festival is well over. He's been trying to track you down for weeks, and he doesn't want to leave until he's had the chance to thank you. That's why his friend submitted a request to the SSS to help him out. Wow, really? Aw, I'm flattered! So, what do you say, Fran? No one's forcing you to meet him, so you have every right to refuse if you don't want to. I don't see why not. He's been trying his hardest to find me, hasn't he? Seriously? You're sure? I promise you don't have to go through with this just to help us with our request. Oh no, that's not why I agreed to it. I actually would like to meet him again too. After our little adventure from last time, I'm sure we'll have plenty to sit back and laugh about. Oh, but I might not be able to make time for him, considering I'm working. Shoot. If that's the case, then it's out of our hands. Excuse me, everyone. What's up, Rebecca? I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation like this, but your lunch break is coming up pretty soon, isn't it, Fran? Why don't you ask him to meet you then? Really? Do you mind? It's a little unorthodox, since you're technically on duty, but you should have enough time for a chat. As long as you do it during your break, I'll be able to hold down the fort. You seem to be having a little too much fun with this, Rebecca. Well, since you're going out of your way to help me out, I'll accept your offer. Well then, about this little rendezvous, would Ving Sept in Central Square be alright? I can head there in a little bit. Well, as long as you're okay with it. We should go and tell Anton the plan. Make sure he knows I'm looking forward to it too. Fran, don't tell me she's actually interested in this Anton guy. Anton is not Big Sister approved. Sum that up, Noelle. You seem to be off in a whole other world there. It's nothing, Randy. I'm fine. Anyway, Lloyd, let's go report the news to Anton. Alright, sounds like a plan. Will do, will do. Let's go set up Anton and the love of his life for this week. Hello again, Anton. Oh, you guys are back already. How'd it go? Did you get Fran to agree to meet with me? Surprisingly enough, yes. She seemed receptive to the whole idea. She'll be on break soon, so she'd like to meet you at the restaurant in Central Square. Oh, she would. Thank you so much. I don't know how I'll ever pay you for this. Man, oh man, I didn't think a bum like myself would ever get a lucky break. He seems a little overly thrilled. I'm glad it's working out for you, Anton. Oh right, I need to find her an appropriate gift to thank her for her help. I don't actually have anything prepared for her. Dude, seriously? Should have had that planned well in advance. The date's already knocking on your darn door. Hey, can you blame me? I didn't think I'd be meeting her this quickly. Oh, I know just the thing. Pardon me, dear sister. Would you be willing to accompany me to Times? Times? Why do you want to go there? It's the perfect place to find a present for Fran. You're sisters, so I figure you have all kinds of insider knowledge on her tastes and hobbies. I could find her the perfect gift. Right. On that note, I'd really rather you didn't call me dear sister. And could the rest of you come along and help me pick out a present too? Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. This is becoming more bothersome by the second. Well, we've come this far, so we may as well see it through to the end. Alright, shall we go to Times then? Sir, yes sir. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Well, we should probably hurry and pick out Fran's present. I don't think we got the time for that now, Lloyd. Fran's probably already on her way to the restaurant. Randy's right, Lloyd. Since he invited her, making her wait wouldn't be very polite. What do we do then? I propose we divide into 2 teams. Ellie, Randy, and I will go to the restaurant in advance. Once there, we will explain to Fran that you will be arriving a bit late. And in the meantime, Noelle and I can help Anton pick out a present. I think that would be the most efficient course of action at this point. I can't thank you enough, everyone, for everything. Prediction? By the time we get to the restaurant, Fran's lunch break will be over, and they will have never met. They will have just missed each other. But she gets the present anyways, while Anton is just left heartbroken. Heart shattered on the ground. I'm truly blessed to have met such kind and charitable people. Please don't start crying. I beg you. Anyway, let's go with Tio's plan. I'm counting on you guys. Leave it to us. Try to be brief. Better arrive with a present that'll knock her dead. You know, with happiness. Bye, guys. Say good things. We're running on borrowed time, so let's get to the department store. Anton, keep your eyes peeled. Sergeant Major, speak up if you see something Fran might like. I don't suppose I have any other choice. I'm in your debt, dear sister. Plushies? If we had to guess, plushies. Excuse me, are you by any chance picking out something for your girlfriend? Wife, perhaps? She must be a lucky girl. Wife? No, we aren't anywhere near that level yet. I mean, maybe someday, but now? This hurts to watch. Choosing something for your significant other can be really exciting, you know? I hope you find that perfect gift. Or snacks. We feel like Fran might like some snacks. Actually, we're looking for a present that would be suitable for a young woman. Really now? Well, in that case, how about a jar of ice jam imported straight from Nemetheria? Its cool, smooth texture is absolutely irresistible. It's been all the rage. Jam would definitely be an unexpected kind of gift. Would Fran even like it though? Fran does love bread, that's for sure. She'd probably be very excited to get some rare jam to go with it. Still, a present that doesn't eventually run out would probably be nicer, wouldn't it? What should I do? I never know what the right answer is for things like this. What do you think, Lloyd? Should I go with ice jam? Let's check what everybody else has first. Maybe we should ask Pearl. I mean, what would Scott give her, right? Oh, I know just the thing. How about this Mishy plush? We did say plushies. Fran does seem like the type of person who would like plushies. There isn't a girl in the world who doesn't like stuffed toys, right? Ooh, I'm getting a good feeling about this one, you guys. What do you think? It's really cute. Fran loves cutesy things, so that's not a bad idea. Thing is, I'm not really sure whether she likes Mishy that much. What the heck do I do? I'm so bad at stuff like this. Lloyd, do you think a Mishy plush will make a good present for Fran? Okay, let's just keep looking. We can't fail Anton. Turned window shopping into an art form. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Why not go with one of our newest products, the knitted palm beanie? I assure you, she'll become infatuated with the soft, fluffy sensation of the white palm. A beanie? Well, I could definitely see Fran wearing this, considering how cute it is. I think it would match well with the clothes she usually wears. But I'm not sure if she likes to wear hats in the first place, given the way she styles her hair. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Looks like this would be a risky bet. Why do you keep asking Lloyd? We should ask Scott these questions. He is the one getting married, after all. Perhaps you'll consider our pink moon necklace. Isn't it just beautiful? As you can see, it's garnished with a dazzling pink jewel, only adding to its grace and refinement. Wow, it's perfect! Pink is one of Fran's favorite colors, and the necklace itself is gorgeous. But I feel like it might be too extravagant for the first gift you give her, you know? You might be onto something there. I don't want her to give the wrong idea. Still, it's a hard call. We don't know. We don't know. Do you have any suggestions? 3 months salary on a wedding ring. How do you feel about these Strega boots? The Strega Corporation is as reliable as shoemakers come, and the brand has become quite popular among girls lately. A pair of boots? Excuse me, dear sister, do you know if Fran wears boots? I think I remember Fran saying she was interested in getting some boots not too long ago. No clue if she was talking about this particular brand, though. I'm not sure then. Do we know what size shoes she wears? Maybe we should talk to the mother. Maybe we should talk to Fran's mother. Have we talked to all the customers too? Maybe one of them has some hidden insight. We have jam. Whatever this guy was selling. What was this guy selling? Oh, Mishy. Okay, sure. Wait. If you sell Mishy plushies, why do we have to go to Michelin to buy them? What? This guy says he sells Mishy plushies? Tio's gift is a Mishy plushie? But apparently only the ones from the Michelin gift store. Okay, this is Anton's future on the line here. What do we get her? Hat? Boots? Necklace? Noelle. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with the boots. We don't have a reason for it. We feel like Estelle would like the boots. And even though it's Fran, not Estelle, we feel like Noelle had the least objection to the boots. With everything else, she's had some sort of complaint. Whereas this one was a bit more neutral. We're trying to rationalize it. We're just gonna go with this. I don't see why not. I think she'd like them well enough. Is there an option to like get everything? One of everything? When you put it like that, it sounds like just the thing. Perfect. I'll take it. If you don't mind, could you wrap it with something pretty for me? I certainly can. Thanks, you two. I never would have been able to pick out something this nice by myself. All I can do now is hope that Fran loves it. Well, you won't know until you actually give it to her. Oh shoot, it's almost time for us to meet everyone over at Vincept. We don't want to keep Fran waiting. It's finally time. I think I'm ready. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Lloyd and Anton are late. What's taking them so long? I could not say. However, I do know that keeping a lady waiting is at the top of the rudeness scale. Tisk tisk tisk. Guys sink just as much effort into finding the right look as ladies do with dolling themselves up. Wow, Randy, you must have a lot of experience under your belt to know that just off the cuff. You can tell? Well, I don't want to brag. How about going on a date with me next time? I'll show you around all the hottest spots in town. Only the best for a girl like you. Aw, you flatter me, Randy. Randy, are you seriously hitting on her? At a time like this? It was just a little joke to lighten the mood. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Lunch break's over. Gotta jet back to work. Oh, it's Lloyd and Noe, and, good afternoon. Long time no see. No, I mean, sorry to make you wait so long. Why, hello, Anton. You know my name. Oh, right. Lloyd and the others mentioned it to me earlier. Ah, so that's why. Ah, guess this is why they say you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch. Aren't you guys a little late? Sorry about that. Choosing a present took longer than we expected. Well, at least you were able to find something. Is it nice? Well, it should be. It could have been a whole lot worse, so there's that at least. That's hilarious. Alright, you two, save the chit-chat for the meal. Fred doesn't get that much of a break, right? Better not waste any time. Good point. Well, Anton, shall we find a table? Yeah, definitely. We're gonna sit next to them, right? Well, I say we move on up to the second floor. It'll be kind of hard for us to keep watch on them from here, you know? Are you thinking of spying on them? But we can't hear them from the second floor. Come on, you can't tell me you're not worried about how this is gonna pan out. Watching over our clients until the request is complete is part of the job. That's right, it's our duty to see this through. Sorry, but to be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. You too, Noelle. Well, I guess you have a point. Besides, Anton looks like he's sweating bullets. Maybe keeping an eye on them is for the best. We could keep him in check. Sweet! Now that that's decided, let's head on upstairs. Someone sure is having fun. Randy always has all the fun. Wow, that's awkward. So, they told me that you still remembered me after all this time, Fran. Well, of course. It happened on the last day of the anniversary festival. How could I forget? That sure was a rough day. You haven't dropped your wallet again, have you? Of course not. After all the effort you spent to find it, I'm never letting it out of my sight again. You're a riot, Anton. Yes, I don't understand what part of that was funny, but things seem to be going okay so far. That reminds me, Anton. After I found your wallet, you kept on spacing out a lot. You know, I was worried that you came down with a fever or something. I was probably just entranced by your sheer beauty. Did you say something? Nope. Poor guy's got a long way to go before he has a shot with the ladies. How are you supposed to pick up a gal if you keep mumbling all your lines? But, you know, they seem to be getting along pretty well. Fran's having no issues chatting away like she usually does. Anton, on the other hand, still looks alarmingly tense. Fran's pretty much the definition of a social butterfly. Definitely compared to me, at least. And she's always been like that with just about everyone. Even with people she's just met. Noelle, are you alright? You appear to be bothered by something. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's just, sure, she's always been popular with the boys, but I've never heard her mention actually being interested in anyone before. And yet she's acting unusually friendly with this Anton. You're just worried about her, aren't you? I mean, I guess you're right. She's my little sister, you know? Of course I want to look out for her. Seems like Noelle's the particularly protective older sister type. I sure hope I don't cause Cecile any kind of grief like this. Whoa, would you look at that? That right there is the face of a man who knows just what he wants. I think he's finally taking the plunge. Hey Fran. Yes? Is something wrong? Well, I just wanted to explain why I was so adamant about searching for you. I truly wanted to show my gratitude to you for not giving up on finding my wallet during the anniversary festival. So, will you accept this? Anton gave Fran a pair of Strega boots. Aren't these those new Strega Corporation boots? I think I read somewhere that these are all the rage in women's fashion lately. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw a girl wearing them earlier. Estelle. It's gotta be Estelle. Boots are... Gosh, dang it. Noelle! Did Noelle just sabotage us? She sabotaged us, didn't she? Boots aren't exactly my thing, but I promise I'll take good care of them. Not her thing? Did I screw up? Dude, you should have bought one of everything. One of everything. Still, it's now or never, Anton. Fran, do you like anybody right now? Huh? No, not really. Oh, but there is someone I love with all my heart. It's Noelle. Oh my goodness. Dead silence. Wow. The heartbreak. The despair. Is something the matter, Anton? Uh-oh. She shoot him down that fast. I think the fact she didn't even see it as a rejection made it cut even deeper. Sadly, I don't think there's anything we can really do in a case like this. Shall we pray for him? Tio. Oh no! The music! Don't worry. I understand. Aww. Anton? Sorry, I gotta go. Fran, I really hope you and that person work out. Huh? Oh, hey. Like, if nothing else, he's being very... He's taking it really well. Thanks for helping me out with the present and everything. I mean it. Anton, I don't know what to say. Don't bother. I don't need to be comforted or babied. This happens to me all the time. That's so sad. My life is, and always will be, a clumsy series of trial and error. Maybe someday, things will work out for a guy like me. That's so sad. Oh. He gives up so easily. She's talking about her sister. I do not quite follow. Didn't you notice? That serene, blissful expression Fran had when she said she has someone she loves. After I saw that, I knew I didn't have a chance in the world at snatching her away. I just had to throw in the towel. And that's that, friends. Oh, this poor guy. We feel so bad for him. Phew, Fran shattered the poor guy into pieces. It may take some time, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Aw, Anton really did leave. He must have been running late for his airship or something, I suppose. Fran! Noe, what's up? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Fran, give it to me straight. Who's this person you supposedly love? Is it Lloyd? Why Lloyd? That's even worse. Or, don't tell me, Randy! Whoa, hold on! I was wondering why the Sergeant Major was being so quiet. I suppose this answers that question. Oh boy, now that the cat's out of the bag, it looks like Randy is so happy right now. Hey Randy, I think that's enough of that, huh? You wouldn't want to go and make things even more complicated. Yeesh, that smile could drive off a herd of rhinociders. You tell me everything, don't you? Why would you hide something as big as this from me? He isn't some troublemaker that you can't tell anyone about, is he? Calm down a little, Noe. Everyone is looking at us funny. Forget about that. I need answers. Pretend the rest of them are sacks of potatoes or something. Oh, honestly, Noe. If you want to know that bad, I'll give you a hint. The special someone works in the Crossbow Guardian Force and has a very strong sense of justice. And they've always been as kind as can be to me. He's in the CGF? He isn't stationed at Tangram Gate, is he? They are. I never knew someone in my unit was that close to you. Is it Jack? Burl? No, wait. Is it Mr. Tamus from the mess hall? This is getting a little out of hand. I'm disappointed, Noe. I thought you would have figured it out by now. You didn't give me much to go on. Are you really going to make me say it? Isn't it obvious that I was talking about you? We knew it. You're kidding. Oopsie, my break's almost over. I'll see you all later. Take good care of Noe for me. Yeah, see you, Fran. So that's how it was, eh? Doubt Fran will know about romance for a while, with a head like that on her shoulders. At least the Sergeant Major here can rest easy for now. Oh wow. Oh, thank Adios. Thank you. Hey, are you doing alright, Sergeant Major? Sorry about that. It's just, I suddenly felt a wave of exhaustion hit me. Aw, you really were worried about her. Yeah, I might have gone a little overboard there. Sorry guys, I never meant to let you see that side of me. Thank you for helping me with this mess. Still, I can't help but feel bad for Anton. Do you think he'll ever love again? Are you not feeling sorry for yourself as well, Lloyd? I saw your eyes light up when Fran said there was someone she loved. That definitely didn't happen, and I'd really appreciate if you didn't make misleading comments like that. Oh boy, everybody always throwing Lloyd under the bus. Anyway, we could always go check on Anton when we're free later. For now, I'd say our job here is done. Yeah, I guess so. Ready to go, guys. Poor Anton. He was rejected by somebody in the world too, wasn't he? 2 people, actually. Things just never work out for him.